Welcome guys to yet another video, an interesting video of Mambo Shamba. So today we were out looking for supplemental feeds for the sheep, and today we were looking out for a proteinia supplement and also an energy supplement. We were able to get 50 kilogram bag, a 50 kilogram gunia of maize germ, which is very important for energy, very important. And we're also able to get 50 kilograms of cotton seed cake, rather sunflower seed cake, both of which are proteinous, but in this case we got the sunflower seed cake, which is also very important for lactating ewes to ensure that there is proper milk production, even for those ewes that are in lambing. It's very important. So I had to pay my dues for the 2 bags, and off we went now to meet up with Anthony, my other colleague, my other partner in the sheep business, to now head over to the farm. And off we went. So remember guys, it's also important to provide supplemental feed where you can. Yeah, it helps push your animals to the next level. So we met up with Anthony, and we tried to create some room for him now that both gunias are occupying the entire back seat. So we tried to create room for him. Anthony, we've worked with him for a number of years now. He's a high school friend, known him for now, maybe 15 or 16 years now? Quite a long time, heading to 17 now. Yeah. Today we also got wind communication that there's a farmer one of our neighboring farmers, who was looking to sell some of his ewes. So we headed out to just check them out, because remember, we have a minimum criteria in regards to what exactly we are looking out for, especially the physical characteristics. Yeah, because that will tell you whether you have a good ewe or not. Remember, we bring them for grazing, to rear them so that we can grow a flock. So we need an ewe rather, that can graze. So it's important that the teeth are intact, strong, none is missing, none is broken, and everything is intact. And we also need an ewe that has very, very strong hindquarters. And we shall see that in just a second. So we headed over to meet our friend Mr. Moy, who's now the farmer selling the ewe. Of course, we also have to get to a point where we need to have a bit of price negotiation, but we'll come to that. That is the most important bit of this part. Not only just the animal, but also the price negotiation. We have to get something that represents true value for the money that we are about to pay. So it's a matter now of selection and finding out what exactly do we want. Remember, the physical characteristics I mentioned, very important. That underscores why you need to have a very, very good ewe on the sheep. And remember, a good body condition will also give you a good indicator of the kind of animals that you'll also be able to get on your farm. So Laikipia County is a little bit of a dry county, but the sheep here do very well, especially Dorper sheep, which we're trying to rear on our own farm. They do well in very limited pasture, because they're able to utilize as much pasture, or the available pasture, in a very, very good way. And that is an animal that you require to have on the farm, especially if you're in these sides of the of Kenya, a very dry side. Yeah. So you require a very good animal for that, for these kind of conditions. So we just had to check the body condition. I remember I talked to you guys about teeth, so I had to inspect the teeth and ensure that they are intact, and this was good to go. I also wanted to find out how strong are her hindquarters, so I did a bit of a hind press just to find out how strong its hindquarters are. Remember I mentioned hindquarters, you see, it's quite strong. It's able to withstand a bit of weight. That's one of the very most important things that you need to take into consideration. So here's the money part, guys, the discussion. And here I also let Anthony take the lead because he's a shrewd negotiator. That I can give him. So this wasn't a difficult process, and having interacted with Mr. Moy before, he sold us a few other animals before, we were able to quickly settle the deal and have our animal ready to go to our farm. So she was a little bit afraid and because of the new environment, but soon enough she was going to meet other ewes, and I think that will also make her a little bit calm. And so it's just for the moment. So remember, because we have a very good ram, we are getting the local kienyeji, the local ewes or the local sheep to grow our and improve our flock, to ensure that we have a very good flock going forward. And there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe for those who haven't subscribed yet.